Okay, let's talk to him real quick.
Please give the testing a try. The motherboard's on the table there.
But how do I... Oh! 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 Okay, 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 okay.
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
We've taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Then let's move on to the underwater part. It's just as I mentioned, colorful shells and coral. Oh, speaking of which, you're both already pretty used to Fontaine's underwater environment, right?
Yes. More or less.
Okay, that's good. Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable. I'll make sure to stay right by your side.
Let's get some... Excuse me. I don't know. I am choking so hard, but okay. I always love exploring in the water. Grab your power just in case. Oh my god, you're cute. Don't attack me because I don't want to kill you. Please. I find you adorable.
It should be right over there.
Just attack
We'll
me.
be able to find something that'll help us with our search.
Okay, I needed to. There we go. Got it. First try. Right, guys? You saw that
This is
first try.
it. We call this thing an echoing conch. It can detect special reflection waves in the water to help us with all kinds of underwater exploration and excavation efforts. Here, try it.
Okay.
Did you notice any interesting places? The echoing conch should have detected some just now. Let's go check them out.
Pick it up. Oh, hello. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
These should be enough. Let's head back to camp. Thank you for staying out here with me all this time.
No problem. Yeah. Get off me. What is that? So that's how you get it. Okay. Oh! It's so cute! Excuse me, fine sir. I'm on my way over here. Thank you. Oh no. Why are you over here? Were we taking too long?
Ah, Fremine, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
I'm sorry, Madame d'Estray. I must have kept you waiting. I can report, though, that the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
There's no rush. I'm your employer, not your supervisor. And these two are...
Oh, they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're here to help me work on Thelxie.
Yes, I see. I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
It's really
Oh,
nice
she
to
called
meet
us
you,
reliable.
Madame d'Estray. Are you Fremine's employer? Paimon is Paimon.
Greetings, my new friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
Oh, she called me a fairy.
Oh, do you really think so?
Do I look like a fairy
Of
too?
course. If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps. And I wouldn't have had to trouble Fremine here with this commission.
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
Ah, so you don't know anything about my request yet? I would have thought Fremine had explained it to you already.
Well, Fremine told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't want to just share it willy-nilly.
I see. So Monsieur Fremine is even more discreet than I had thought. As you are assisting him with the project, I believe it'll be beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history. But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all of my troubles on you without your permission. So, would you like to listen to my story?
I guess.
Sure, you
Her
can
friend
tell
is
us
the one.
anything. You've already said nice things about us, so we'll try our best to help you get through your troubles.
Yes.
Ah, what a lovely little fairy. Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words.
Yes, please keep calling me a fairy.
You're already familiar with the tale of the water imps, right? Simply put, parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away from the water. My child is rather special, however. While most other children are terrified of Thelxie, he's infatuated with him.
Infatuated? With a water imp? What a brave soul.
Yes, he told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood. In his mind, instead of singing to abduct children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship. As a result, he often goes near the water in secret.
Huh. So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer? What a unique way of thinking.
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has always stood out from the crowd. He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old.
Loneliness syndrome, huh?
It's a type of mental disorder. Those affected by it often feel extremely lonely and lose interest in many mundane activities. The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
Oh no. Is it a very serious disorder?
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder, only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the traveler now.
No! Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000-word quota for daily conversations with the traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
The family doctor has already begun to treat my son. But since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately, such as uncontrollable delusions.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply, he can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality, and spends all his time in his fantasy world.
Then what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
It's a dream that he often mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
Once upon a time, there was a splendid and magnificent underwater kingdom of water imps on the Salacia plain, 500 feet beneath the surface. Countless lovely water imps lived in houses made of rainbow shells and corals, tending to sea animals during the day and singing between fields of golden Tidalga during the night. Everyone led carefree and blessed lives until the day of the iridescent parade, the important festival during which the new king would be crowned. Before the festival, all water imps would select the most precious pearl they owned, wrap it in golden branches and leaves, and offer it to their most beloved prince. And during the day of the parade, the prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from all the offered shells and accept the crown from his father amid the applause of his subjects. Finally, the new king would bless everyone with his well wishes. And as for the prince's name, it's none other than Thelki.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie. It's like a beautiful dream.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with
The day of iridescent prey came as expected, but countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. The monsters were evil and cruel, and they struck fear into all the water imps' hearts. The water imps, adept of singing as they were, could not defend themselves against the monsters, so the kingdom fell. The king was killed, and the water imps were locked behind bars. The rainbow bridge lost its color and crumbled away. The prince was barely able to escape with the help of a mysterious masked individual, but he had already lost everything and could only spend his days singing mournful songs. Just as the prince sang out of loneliness, so could his song only be heard by similarly lonely children.
How could the story end like this? Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, The biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality. He's begun to see himself as Thelxie.
Oh no.
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
Oh no.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions. Then
Poor
we
thing.
have to help him snap out of it.
Alas, most of the time he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all.
Huh.
I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy.
Guide his fantasy. Very intriguing.